ashamed what I did then. And trying not to bring that out here now. But since I'm upset about it, I'm still ashamed, I guess. You know, and yes, I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, I know I've done a whole lot of things in my life that I just wish I could take back, but what I did, I already done it. I can't take it back. I can't go back time and redo the things that I did. But you know what? I just try to make amends to myself. The people that have taken advantage of me are long gone. They're not in my life anymore. Whoa. I don't even know why it stopped like that. This guy, he could have gone a bit further up, but you know, he just decided to stop way too early. But it's okay. You know. He ends up stopping early and now he's going fast. You know, these drivers, man, you cannot predict whatever they're gonna do. So you gotta be paying close attention to these knuckleheads, because they just want you to hit them, so that way they can get a special cut. You know what I'm saying? They really want to get that money. Me, on the other hand, no. I don't care to do that. That's fraud. That's wrong. Morally wrong. You know, illegal, of course. You know. But they like to do it. They do it. And then they end up paying the price for it. You know. Sometimes. That's why you always have to have a dash cam on your car, because you just don't know. And one of these days, if I ever get a chance, we'll play some basketball, and I'll be able to show around what Arizona is like. And because I mean, I've been nothing but driving, you know. I might move out of state, which sucks, because Arizona has always been my home. You know, Arizona has always been my home. I love Arizona. Arizona is like probably the most favorite state, you know, that I can ever live in. It's like always been my backyard. You know, I don't have any complaints. Just construction that has been in the last minute. You know, that has been my pet peeve, where we wait so long and then do it right at the last minute. It's like the roads are being built, yeah, sure, but why? They just should have been done a long time ago. And oh, sorry, it just irks. It's just my pet peeve. You know how it grinds my gears? Well, it definitely grinds my gears, that's for sure. You know, the gears are rusty, you know, and they need some actual repairs, because that is long overdue. But you know, that's just a rant that I have. Oh boy, you know. And then I mean, we just need a mall or something, or you know, like an actual place where you get to park and shop. But I think malls are kind of declining. To me, I would say they just need a bit of an upgrade, okay? They need to have like optional routes where people can take. Some people don't like to shop, you know, in person. Some people just like to stay at home and shop online. But you know, some people do like to go out. I would say keep the you know online shopping, yes, keep it up there. It's great. Oh my god, bro, sometimes it's like it's knucklehead that wants to get by and drives like, well, like I'm going 50, so you would understand they're going like 60, probably even 65 at this point. That's Arizona for you if you don't live here, is that they can go crazy out here. You know, sometimes you're just like wondering, like, where are these cops? Why are they in the, they're supposed to be here in Goodyear, and then they're not. I mean, it's so crazy how it is where you can just see them. Like, there could be 4 cops in the same area, and if it's not the same area, then it's different locations, but it's around that area. Remember, if there's 1 cop, there's gotta be 2 more in some different kind of area. I mean, I know this right off the bat. It's not, it's just a routine that I've seen so far. So, I mean, that I get to, to notice that there's 1 cop, there's gotta be another cop. It has to be. Which is good for them. If they need backup, that's very good. But I'm just saying, man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. But just seems like it's gonna get crazy everywhere. Like, it's not even downtown Phoenix anymore. It's like, like this year, man. Like, I've seen so many people that are being crazy lunatics. And that's just the way it is. It's so weird. So weird. But if you're asking me, I think we're just more like asylums, or like I'm talking about people that need help mentally. Like, I don't know. It's just based off of my opinion. I'm not I'm just saying that we need to help people that actually need the help. Maybe they're not mentally well and they're aware of it, but they don't get the help that they need. And of course, in history-wise, I think they really need to upgrade how they did things back then, because a lot of people went through a lot of stuff that we really don't know about. And you just don't know when it's closed doors. That's what I always think, is that we just don't know what's behind the palm of their hand. We cannot know until we actually been there or have done that. Oh man, excuse me, that came out of nowhere, the sneeze. But I don't know, that's just my mentality. There's like a lot of things that I have on my mind. I try to get to the loop of things. It's kind of hard being a journalist nowadays, because you end up, they call it an accident. They call it like, oh, they've been in a car crash, or somebody mysteriously disappeared out of thin air, or they got pew-pewed, trying to keep it PG a little bit, but something has to happen where they, for some odd reason, they kept their mouth closed, and they are like, whatever they try to say truthfully, or they try to do that can help the actual world global wise, they end up going away. that are left unanswered. And it's just so weird. I don't know. That's just my philosophy. That's my theory. So, me, I just try to stay on the lowdown, because I already know how that's gonna end up if I do telling the truth, or do end up finding something that I wasn't supposed to see. And it sucks, but it's just the way it is. It's a dog eat dog world out there, you know. It sucks. Many people want the job. People would want to take it. They'll take the job. And some people would squeeze in their ways of getting it. But I don't know. I mean, I've faced a lot of favoritism, you know. When it comes down to it, I've seen favoritism. It sucks, you know. But what can I say? You know, what goes around comes around, and so that's, I mean, to me, I don't do anything about it, but I mean, I'm a Christian, so I'm not gonna shove it down your throats. I'm just gonna say it out there that I just pray about it. You know, I'm just like, you know what? I am angry. I am upset, God. I am just the way that I am. I'm human. You know, I've sinned. I'm a sinner. You know, and I know in my heart that I'm so upset, because I know exactly what they're doing, and I'm not stupid. But at the same time, I know that rage that I have inside of me, and I need to calm it down. That's called self-control. You know, that you know, a lot of people are saying that, you know, this and that about God, like, why you gotta do this, why you gotta do that. There's so many rules, you can't, you know, there's too many to count. But at the same time, it's called self-discipline. You're disciplining yourself, not indulging things that are very, very bad for you. I mean, to me, that's just my theory. That's my belief. I think that we, as a whole, can learn a lot about a lot of things, you know, and you gotta use your mind. That's what that's what we have. We have our actual brains, you know. So I give it up, you know, to my God, and tell him that I've, you know, to be honest, oh my God, there's a bunny, but yeah, definitely, it's, it takes a toll on you when you're a Christian. It does take a toll. You're human, and you get to decide whether or not you believe in God or not. You know, you're not tied down on anything. But in my personal belief, I believe that there is a God, and I mean, I don't like to talk about me being Christian that much, because I know not everyone gets to believe God, and you know, I don't really tell about it, because I know I'm struggling through sin, and I'm, you know, struggling through temptations. There's a lot of temptations that I have that I'm trying to work on myself, and it's very sick of me, you know, doing what you know, that I'm wanted to do, you know. And oh Lord, it sucks having to go back and forth on it. It's like I'm fighting against myself, and it is basically it. You're fighting against the flesh. You're like, you know, fighting against alcohol. You're like, I need a drink. I have a long day and I need a drink. And sometimes I would say that in mine, and I'm like, it's the weekend, it's the Halloween, you know, I like to celebrate it. I know I want to get plastered. I really want to get out and get, drunk. I'm not sugarcoating it. It's true. I do want to get drunk so bad because it's the Halloween weekend, but at the same time, it's like I am trying to save money here. So at the same time, I don't know. I really don't want to do it, but at the same time, I really want to, but I'm not gonna go. It sucks because I made some plans, some reservations. Well, not reservations. I haven't really splurged money on stuff, but I made plans with the people that I care about and that I want to hang out with, and I don't have the money for it now. I want to focus more on my life, and it sucks. It's more selfish for what I have to deal with. So it's to me, I had to basically tell myself no, and it sucks. It really does. And then of course my it's not just my drinking habits, but it's smoking too. It's or gummy intake. I like to take edibles. Yeah, as you will. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sugarcoating it. I like to take it on the weekends. I feel, here's the thing. I feel like my life is so boring, and I just want to wind down, relax, and just, I don't know, just be who I like to be during my own downtime, and it sucks. Sure, it could be expensive, just depends on how much you need to spend on it, but it's like I don't need to overindulge. It's just like it, like once, like every few weeks. Like I don't need to take it a whole bunch. Like the first day I'm like calm, relaxed. I don't, I don't have anything to do, so I just do that. And then the next following day over is like I feel a light buzz, and it feels amazing how I can just do what I gotta do. But I know it's late. I'm gonna be sleeping late, but at the same time, it's like it's not my first rodeo. But I just want to clarify some few things that yeah, I'm just definitely human, and I'm trying to work on my behavior. I have a lot of issues in my life, and like I said, I need a lot of therapy. But I'm not ready for it yet. God knows in my heart that I've dealt with a whole lot, in a sense. I just don't. I'm trying to take it by stride, trying to work out through my emotions by journaling. I actually have a coloring book too that I'm trying to start off. It's a hobby of mine. I like to color stuff, and and then seem like childish, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care what other people think of me, and you just need to do the same thing. A lot of people are gonna have different opinions, a bunch of things, especially when it comes down to religion or other things. There's what, like 8 billion people on this planet? I don't know. You have so many people on this planet that's gonna say the same thing, but with a different context. So, you just gotta look out for you, read what you gotta read, do the math, and try to comprehend what you're reading. And, biblically, there's gonna be a lot of metaphoric stuff that you have to unravel. It's like crumbling a piece of paper, but slowly you had to unroll it. I don't know if that's how you have to explain, you know. I don't know if that's a good explanation for it, but imagine if you're you know how those Christmas wrapping presents where there's like, you know, like it came in with a huge box or something, and then you had to keep unraveling it until you actually get an actual, you know, your actual present, you know. And if it comes in the smallest box that you can think of. But yeah, that's just basically that. You have to actually dive in deep on what the word says. For me, I'm gonna cry, but I have a lot that I have to deal with myself. I can't, you know, I'm still struggling with sin and temptation, you know. I'm just trying to put it out there. I'm not trying to hide it. I have a whole lot of mess that I need to clean up, and I just, you know, I'm just trying to like pray that I'm just trying to be a good Christian and a good person, but at the same time I really feel like I'm not any of those things. But doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. It's just that I'm just having a most difficult time of having to be a good Christian and be a good person, because I don't know, you know, you just have your own certain way of doing things, and it just, I don't know, it's weird. I could just get a whole rambling on this, but it's crazy. It just is. But anyways, you guys, it's 10:45 right now, nighttime. Time to go Mimi. You know, Mimi means it's time to go to sleep. It's in Spanish, so you know, when I say it's time to go Mimi, it's time to go to sleep. It's time to go night. It's time to get up and try to, you know, smell the coffee, because it's time to go to work. You know, chop. Ain't no playing games, you know. So, yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna, you know, do my thing. Just, hopefully I get to work out, you know. There's some changes that I had to adapt, but, other than that, I'm not gonna, you know, this is progress anytime soon. I'm gonna still keep on striding and still keep on working, so we're gonna see what we're gonna do here. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Bye.